Thank you. I am the king of... Doesn't matter, of my own lunchbox. You know, like if you're not in it and I'm the king and maybe I didn't even beat anybody. Maybe I was just standing there by myself in my own lunchbox. It doesn't give me the right to call myself. Everyone can be the king. You can have a vag and be a king. Kings, sky's the limit. Anyone can be. If you just, I am, and now you are. So what if I don't have a castle? You can suck my fucking ass. I'm the king of whatever I want to be. Sure, maybe if I say, I'm the king of this airplane, somebody might be like, nah, you have to sit down, put your mask back on. That doesn't mean I'm not the king of this airplane. That just means, sure, I'll take a seat. I'm still the king, motherfucker. So, welcome to the show. I'm the king. We got
Speaking of kings.
Some people are dumbfounded by my cockiness, but that's maybe because they haven't seen me in the ring. Thank you.
Yep.
Renato Laranj is here, and he is also 27-time jiu-jitsu champion of the world.
That's true, my brother.
So
it's great to have you here.
It is.
Now, how often do they hold those world championships? Is this like a bi-weekly thing?
Michael, I wish you wouldn't giggle when you're talking to the champ.
Take the bass out of your voice when you talk to me about that.
Fair.
Like that.
It's fair. It's totally fair.
This is the other king. You're used to this fucking guy. I'm above the king. I'm like the Pope.
Right. I saw that immediately
have I?
by me stating that I was the king, you were slightly triggered.
I bristled at that.
Yeah.
You're right. It makes sense.
I take umbrage to that one because I'm known as that one. But I guess we're in your castle.
Yeah, my lunchbox, so to speak.
We're in your lunchbox and all that kind of stuff. And your singing, your stylings and everything, that was sobering.
Yes.
It was
like a splash of cold water to the face.
It was a breathtaking. This is early morning for me, Porha.
Yes, I know. No, I
What time
know.
is it in Brazil?
Oh, yeah. It
doesn't matter,
it's
Michael.
a lot earlier, Porha, and I stay on that time.
And they're always late. It doesn't matter. Even like the 27-time world champion is 4 hours late to his own event.
I usually have visions of Sugar Plum dancing in my head at this time. I'm fucking out.
Right.
But
don't we all?
He woke me up this morning, and I stayed here last night, so I didn't have to get up even earlier.
He wouldn't make it, Michael, if he had to get up and go from his house.
That I'm sleeping over.
Yeah.
And then this guy in the morning, hey, like, hey, honey bun, it's time to get up and maybe leave a coffee in there. It was like this. Hey, fucking Mike, gotta get the fuck up. Get up.
Hey, podcast.
Yeah, hey. Podcast. Get the fuck out. I'm the king. I'm the fucking king.
I did say that. Somebody has to know.
Mike.
It's just what it is.
Wow.
Yeah, so it was, oh, what a fucking morning already. But anyway, hey, well, at least I get to be on here.
Thanks for making the trip down the stairs.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
I almost didn't make it, too.
Did.
For that, I was
You're almost late.
I almost didn't make it, but whatever.
Even though you stayed here, you're almost late.
You're lucky to even have me here.
And we said that. If I didn't, then I'll say it again. Very lucky to have you here. It's great to have you here. Also, breaking news. People don't know this, but Ellis Mania available on pay-per-view right now. Will be November 6th and 7th. And we have new fighters. We had a late dropout with Keith Jardine, the mean of caffeine.
The Dean of
Caffeine, yeah.
What happened to him?
He got, because he's an actor now, a very busy actor.
Well,
he got an acting gig. Yes.
I would never do that. I would never take it. No, I'm kidding.
You would totally go. I would recommend you go.
From me.
Yeah.
Ellis Mania is fun.
Tell Star Wars Renato's busy.
Yeah, you'll never hear from me again.
That's fair. It's fair. I understand that this is not the most powerful career move.
Even if it wasn't on the same date, even if I just book a movie, that's it.
You got to go sleep on the set. You can't
just
be late.
don't want to be. I don't want to associate no more.
Fair enough. No, you're on a better horizon.
Yeah,
fly like an eagle.
Better trajectory.
Yes,
for me.
Yes, traject. That's right. Yeah. So, but right now you're not doing that well, so you can do Ellis Mania. So that's pretty exciting because
my life.
We have a professional. People don't know this, but Ellis Mania has an MMA fight between two amateur female fighters.
My favorite kind.
Right. And I don't know why, but one of them is Lewis's friend, and she really wants to have an MMA fight. That's very important to her, to the point where Lewis won't give up on telling me that, no. we'll just have this one MMA fight. And I'm like, but they don't know how to fight.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to turn into, because you got to wear shin pads, you got to wear headgear, and you got to wear gloves because it's amateur.
Oh, yeah.
Which means when it gets to the ground,
it's not an MMA fight no more.
Yeah, it's just people rolling around on each other, not doing anything.
What's that going to look like, Poha?
Well, they're cute.
Wait, do they have...
Does that help?
Yeah.
Okay.
That help a lot. No, I don't mind the whole situation. I'm talking about for them. What... Do they have
I
gloves?
would give them MMA sparring gloves. So they're probably
okay,
about...
so not boxing gloves.
No.
Okay, so that's okay. You can get those little fingers out there and do some stuff.
Okay. So some with headgear, it's very hard for the headgear to stay on though. Am I...
Who cares?
Okay. So if that comes off, let's say we had a ref that is, because our ref is... we are all the ref. Like we have a ref that's in there and has a ref shirt, but he's either Alan Joban, Eddie Jackson, or myself. So that's kind of the refs.
Now you're gonna need my expertise to deal with these two here.
That's what I was gonna say. When it comes to the ground stuff, I'd rather somebody who knows the ground.
Also because the female and I need to help that ones. True amateur female.
It makes sense that you should be there to help them.
I gotta be in there.
You like to help women more than men.
In this situation.
Right.
I'm like a rabbi. I make sure everything's kosher in there.
Oh, okay.
I provide Hebrew National.
Wait, did you say you provide what?
I provide the Hebrew National.
Did you? Yeah, because you kind of pumped forward when you said that.
Yeah. We answer to a higher authority, Poha. Even though I'm not Jewish, but I the proceedings, I make sure that one is kosher.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I got that. Yeah. Okay, so you can be. Do you want to be the ref for that one?
I might have to be.
Okay.
Either that, or I can be like the cut man, so I can put oil. I can put baby oil.
That's a really I might. Can I be the corner guy?
I'm gonna be the cut man.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
what if they cut their boobs? You'll have to stay.
I'm
away.
gonna suck the venom out of that one. They're gonna go cut me, Henach, and then I'm gonna go.
Right, you will suckle them.
I'm gonna suckle I'm gonna take away. He leaves some of the pressure.
Right.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna eat their vagina.
That's very helpful. That's big of you.
Before the second round, you'll do that.
I'll do that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, look for that, everybody, on pay-per-view.
And what an honor that'll be for them.
Yeah, and it's gonna relax that one and take some of the edge off of that one.
No, that's a good point. Yeah. So you're gonna make him come on the seat.
That's the idea.
Right. And suck the venom out, of course.
If the poison isn't, if I had to take that one, I'll take one for the chimney.
Are you doing that for both corners or just one?
Both of that one. So you had to extend the time because I'm gonna have to hunt back and forth.
Right. Oh.
I can try.
Right.
Yeah, you're gonna be a busy man.
I can't wait.
It's gonna be a busy fight. A lot of people at the table for that one.
Under the table, true.
Well, I feel like that fight could turn into something special. I know that some people enjoy the strip fight where you strip down after every round. If you lose a round, then you have to take an item of clothing off, and it's 30-second rounds. And usually, for some weird reason, it usually just goes tit for tat until they're both down to a G-string and pasties.
That sounds exciting.
Yeah.
Now, I got to... are these girls even cute? I didn't even ask what they look like. The ones doing the MMA fight.
Oh, yes.
When you just said that, I don't like that.
Well, here you go. One of them is probably going
to
to catch this show. Maybe both. And one of them, I think, was going out with Lewis. I don't understand it exactly.
But they're not... they're not on a track.
Yeah. She's kind of...
Oh, Kim is the comedian.
Yeah.
She got a nice ass.
Right. So there you go.
She got a very nice ass.
There you go.
Did she get concussed?
I followed that one.
She's been talking on social media that she got concussed.
Doing what?
Sparring. Like training.
So is she allowed to do this fucking shit?
I don't know. Is she?
Maybe we won't even delete that part.
Should we call Lewis?
Because we don't wanna be liable that we knew.
How long is concussion protocol for Ellis Mania?
No.
It can't be more than 72 hours.
Yeah, well.
Wow, 72 hours. I thought you were going to say
72 hours.
I thought you were going to say 72 days.
Wow.
72 hours. You no, I don't think so. But I think if she says she's got a concussion, here's my prediction of what's really going on here. I think that she is full of shit, and I don't mean it in a mean way. I just mean it I don't have time to explain it in a nice way. you're full of shit. You don't really want to fight. You figured out that Jason Ellis can organize a thing. And if you could get someone that was way under your level, you'd pound them out in front of your friends. Same with Lewis. Lewis doesn't really want to have an MMA fight. And I think now that Lewis isn't doing the MMA show with Michael Bisping, he is going to feel less inclined to want to have an MMA fight, especially after facing me for 1 minute in a boxing fight. I think that the fight that happens November 7th is the only fight Lewis and I have. I don't think he wants to fight.
That's a good point. And except for if he hear this, he's probably going to go, I got to prove the guy hung. But Kim, maybe she just got her bell hung and had a headache, because that's shocking when you first get your bell hung. You're kind of like, oh, caralho, this is what it feels like.
It's fighting.
And then later on, you have a headache and you're like, this, I don't feel, she maybe panic over that,
Yeah, but if you don't want to go again, then you weren't,
maybe. We'll see.
You weren't made for it.
As long as she bring those cheeks.
Well, you got to, the side thing of me always trying to arrange a fight for this girl that I don't know. And Lewis is just like, no, I insist. And I'm like, MMA is not going to be that great.
Yeah.
No, she really wants an MMA fight. And then to know that maybe she's not in it without nobody's telling me.
You should have brought her.
What are you basing that on?
Kevin just saying that she's got a brain injury. And she doesn't sound like she's trying to fight at Ellis Mania. Is that what you're saying?
That's the impression I got.
There you go.
She's funny, though. She's a funny girl. You should have her involved in something. I seen her on those host battle things.
Well, she wasted my time. Unless it's not true.
Listen, who knows?
Dude, if you're like, hey, me, fight, me, fight. And then I go, okay. And you go, oh, man, I don't want to do it.
Okay, but we get from the horse's mouth, because this may be, oh, God.
So, yeah, Kevin, you might be wrong.
It could be fake news.
Who knows? Just wait till she tell you that before you start to besmirch her character.
Yeah. Yeah, good point. Wait, did I dismudge her character?
What was it?
Did I dismudge her character?
Well, if
it was a borderline dismudging. I heard Kevin say she had a concussion. I didn't hear him say the bit about, and maybe she's using that as the beginning of the end of her fighting in the fight. Because just getting a concussion doesn't mean that you can't fight in a couple of weeks. Yeah, but if she is indeed...
Kevin, you just said that...
Why don't we call her now? Call her. Get her on the phone.
I don't know how to do that.
Well, call Luis Gomez.
Right?
Gomez.
Yeah, because I kept seeing her...
And what was it?
Siri?
Yeah. Yeah, ask Siri. Siri, who is Luis Gomez?
That's great, huh?
Luis Gomez.
Blue Chew gets you hard.
This episode is sponsored by Blue Chew. That's right. Everybody, wherever you are, whatever you are doing, say it with us loud and proud.
Blue Chew!
A unique online service that delivers the same active ingredients as Viagra and Cialis, but in chewable form and at a fraction of the cost. Why are you going to go to a doctor's office and go, hey, doctor, I'd like to talk to you, strange man or strange lady, about my boner? Completely unnecessary and a waste of time to boot.
Michael.
Yes.
If I wanted to, I could... put like a rock on my boner.
Yes.
And then push it down.
Right.
And then it would flick up from the power of the Blue Chew and hit me in the face and knock me clean out.
I don't recommend it because of the force with which your erection would hurtle that rock back at your face. But yes, theoretically, I'm
just saying that's the power we're talking about here.
It's pretty incredible. And here's a special deal for our listeners. Try Blue Chew free when you use our promo code Ellis at checkout. Just pay $5 shipping. That's BlueChew.com, promo code Ellis to receive your first month free. And we thank Blue Chew for sponsoring the podcast.
Yeah, thanks.
We're here today to talk to you about Mack Weldon.
Yeah.
Are you a busy guy?
Yep.
Do you like clothes?
Oh, okay, yeah, totally.
Do you like clothes that look great and feel great, that are very easy, so easy to select online?
No, I want them to hurt and to come after me in the nighttime.
Well, then you want to steer clear of Mack Weldon, my friend, because that's what Mack Weldon offers each and every day. Why? Just yesterday, it was raining here in Los Angeles, and it was almost under 60 degrees, and I'm not going to lie, I was very chilly, and boy, was I thankful I had my luxurious Mack Weldon cashmere socks. That's right, cashmere socks. Thank you, Mac Weldon.
You got cashmere socks?
Yeah, I did. You didn't?
I just got a t-shirt.
Oh, you must.
Hey, I blew it. What do you got?
I have a lot of their undies.
I didn't
And
get... Oh, I got those.
when I put them on properly, they look
fit great.
Yeah. I get a lot of butt compliments in those.
That's great, Kevin. Good to know. Buy some time this summer with the Mac Weldon daily wear system. For 20% off your first order, visit macweldon.com/Ellis. Enter the promo code Ellis. That's macweldon.com/Ellis. Promo code Ellis for 20% off. Mac Weldon. Radically efficient wardrobing.
What? Did he really fuck that girl?
I don't know.
Would you want to fuck a girl after got hit me's clap the cheeks?
Oh, I don't care about that.
Okay.
But
Is there anybody you would care?
that was there before me.
Yeah.
Like anybody who's real bad, like a racist guy or something.
Oh, so you don't care about just like, I don't know, like one of your friend or something like that?
One of my friends, no. But if it's one of my friends, I like my friends.
Oh, am I one of your friends?
Yeah.
You hear some of the little bit of
Yeah.
questionings in there?
Well, it's not up to me, dude. I don't own my wife's vagina. She owns it.
Oh, I wasn't even talking about that.
Well,
but-
then how else?
that's a-
What else could you be talking about?
That's a great idea.
I'm not
Wait
with
a second.
anybody else.
I didn't even thought of
That wasn't what I was talking about, but now that you mention it, that's a capital idea.
I never even thought. Yeah. Say.
Oh my god.
Hold on, guys.
Say.
Just crazy enough.
Now, Katie. Huh. Never considered that one. Never considered.
The answer is often where you least expect to find it.
Yeah, I never see those picture coming out of the hot tub or the chachus and the bathing suits and stuff and think, what would that be?
You've never thought that.
I never thought about that till just now. It
Right.
came in my head when you put the idea. You plant the seed in there, and now I'm start to think like, caralho, well, that might be it. Who knows, caralho?
Yeah. Well, like I said, it's got nothing to do with me.
Huh.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
No answer, eh?
You would hate that one.
Who
Imagine
would?
me coming up in the morning. You see me in my bathrobe or whatever.
Wait, you're coming up in the morning?
Yeah, like I stay over, but in the bed. And
I
then
don't think
like,
that happens.
No, you're
No.
not waking up next to me or whatever. But
I don't.
like,
I don't wake up. I don't wake up next to other women, so I don't think it works like that for us.
But
She'll break off a piece, and then you have to go.
or can I just stay in
No.
Tiger's
I mean,
room?
hey man, you keep asking me, Katie.
Can I sleep in your kids?
I don't know.
Can I sleep in your kids' home? Like tiptoe back to your kids' home when they're not there? If you don't have that one, because Tiger have some of those monster energy and stuff. I can refresh myself
Yeah.
and then to lay in his bed under the cover.
Right. I mean, that's.
I
not,
have my own bathroom in there. Why do you care?
If Katie's like,
It sounds like a perfect plan to me.
yeah.
Who
Katie's
would-
like,
If he's got the monsters already.
Who wouldn't want that? But whatever.
yeah, I don't know. Katie's that sound like a deal for you?
I feel really put on the spot right now. I mean, it is the 27-time world champ, you know.
She's not opposed. That's not a no.
Right.
Well,
so
look,
where am I staying when this is happening?
Oh God, you can stay.
I'd rather she went to your house.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You do have one, yeah?
I have to spruce it up, but yeah, she can come to my condo.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's kind of how that goes.
It seems like it lost a lot of its luster when you're no longer getting to sleep in a 12-year-old's bed afterwards.
That's part of the charm.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Seriously.
That's part of the charm. It's like a sleepover party.
What?
Seem pretty bummed about getting laid at home.
Yeah.
Well, I've been late at home.
Yeah.
But
Been
you've
there,
never
done
been
that,
laid in a fucking my kid's bed? Come on, man.
I have had. Anybody here had that uncomfortable experience where you're having sex with like a single mom and then the fucking kid bust in the home?
Does it
That
count if
is-
it's my
Yeah.
kid?
That's not as bad because you're the daddy.
Mm.
But when you're not the daddy,
Yeah.
that is a fucking horrible feeling.
It's okay if you're young, but if you're older, that's not cool.
Wait, if I'm young doing the fucking?
Yeah.
Like not underage, just
Yeah.
way young.
Yeah, it's just, ugh.
Because that's happened to me when I was younger, and I didn't understand.
Oh, you didn't understand the dynamic. Yeah. Oof.
Like now, I would feel so. I'd be
Such
like, "Wait, you're such a bad mom."
you feel so bad
Yeah.
for the kid.
Kids will get over it. I mean, as long as it's your boyfriend,
It's, yeah, but
you know,
what,
like if she's
what if I'm just not the boy?
just some guy
whatever.
that's there.
I'm assuming in these instances you loved their mothers.
Yeah,
I was make love to that one.
that's halfway there. At the time, you were loving them.
Yeah.
But the kid is confused and go, Mommy?
Yeah, it's not daddy.
No,
Yeah.
and that ain't Santa Claus either.
Nah. And I fall to the side and lay down and try to not move so he can't see me.
Right.
It's a good technique.
Yeah. He still have a boner though.
Is there anything in the judging at Ellis Mania that you would let slide that would be different than a normal mixed martial arts fight?
The judgings,
Yeah.
for me, anything going here, you know,
Right.
whatever is gonna make the fan to be excited from that one.
Yeah,
If somebody bites somebody's neck,
you'll allow.
I'll allow.
Right.
The only thing I won't allow is a fish hook.
You will not allow that.
No.
Interesting.
That's distaste.
yeah.
You save that for your corner work.
Oh God, yeah.
Right.
Oh, of course, I go like this. Yeah. I
Yeah.
go, huh?
In the corner, you do that.
Yeah. If
Yeah.
they need to be, you know, sometimes they slap them in the face, come on, champ, or whatever. You
Yeah.
know? Mine, I do like, come on, here. And then I spittle in the face. I go like this. I go, and I go, pooey,
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
And then they go, oh,
That wake them up.
you're going to come for me?
Who says that? You or them?
It depend on the situation.
Sounds
Well,
effective
either way.
regardless.
Sounds like we need to have mics in the corners.
Yeah, that's a
Oh,
good,
yeah.
good point.
Right. Okay. So I've got to add microphones to
And
the
a
corner.
translator.
Oh, wait. Who's translating for what you're
Well,
saying?
sometimes people can't understand what I'm saying, so then
Oh.
you can have like a translator and go, okay, you know how like if somebody
Yes.
speaks a different language? and
Yep.
then- yeah.
Yep.
Because sometimes you have to do that. Like if you watch a movie that's like in Jamaica or something like that, they even put a subtitle because you can't understand what the fuck
Yeah.
this guy's talking about.
We
With
probably
that
have to have that.
patois.
Do you think we have to have that for you for this show?
It's possible.
Right.
Or you can have a subtitle.
Yeah. I think we do that for promos, but I don't think we do it for the whole show.
Well, you get some, put
There's-
some money aside in the budget for that one. Of
There's an app that does that, I'm sure.
course. But imagine the translation. Oof.
Yeah. For you, it's going to be an adventure.
It's going to be worse than when you on your phone this morning.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I thought he was like, hey, man, I was telling them a story, and he started saying, like, Eddie Jackson. Joban.
Sometimes I talk into my phone because it's faster, but it really never is because my phone misunderstands me, and then I have to say it like 3 or 4 times, and I could have just typed out Eddie Jackson.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, I sound funny. You know, I understand your pain, you know? I feel like the world kind of doesn't understand me too.
Yeah.
And just sit around quizzing your voice to text feature.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it won't listen to me.
It doesn't know what's going on.
It says the complete opposite.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm like, no, there's no way you got that from that.
But it also don't know shit anyway. Like if somebody call me and leave a voicemail, you know how you can see what it thinks that they said?
Mm.
And I'm like, how the fuck you get that from that? You know?
Yeah, robots are not as smart as they say they are.
No, but they're getting smart. They're getting worse. I seen a fucking thing. Have you seen this thing where it looked like a cooler that's just a robot that's just by itself delivering shit?
Oh yeah.
That's creepy. That's the first step to
What?
the Skynet or Skylab.
A
or
walking
whatever.
fridge?
Yeah, it's like you seen that now?
I have. Yeah.
And I see it at night, and then I have to. The intimidating thing in my neighborhood, pretty much just enough for one person to walk,
Yeah.
maybe 1.5 people. So like this thing is coming toward me, and I gotta move out the fucking way.
Yeah.
You know, I'm walking my
Wait,
doggy.
if you walk into it, it'll walk through you?
It will just stop, but it's not trying to.
Can you
get
walk over it?
No,
It's too
I'm
high.
afraid to do something, kick it over or something, because I know it got a cameras.
I
Yeah.
always get the urge to kick it over.
Of course, I mean, I'm sure certain neighborhood you can't have a thing like that,
Yeah.
but I'm sure it have a cameras and stuff.
Yeah, but if you just throw on like a balaclava, that seems like when a certain kind of 16-year-old
That's
kid,
true.
that's a solid Friday night. It's just going around trashing birds with a baseball bat.
True, but this thing is a
felony,
this thing
isn't
is
it?
a fucking Hobart though.
Yeah.
And it have stuffs in there. Like you have like pizzas and burrito and shit.
Yeah,
Is
I mean, those things drive through Hollywood. I'm surprised homeless people don't like kick it over and pry it open and steal the.
I
Does it have
wonder
the
how
ability
easy
to
pry it open? Though.
Yeah, I was gonna say, does it have the ability to stay closed and to like flip itself back over and shit? Like, can you
I
not
wouldn't
stop
think
it?
that thing could flip over. That
No?
thing is a box.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
just a box
Wheels.
on wheels.
Yeah.
If you kick that thing over, it's not getting back up.
Right.
But I don't know. I don't feel like they're like safes on wheels. If you're really determined to get the delicious treats inside, you could kick that thing over and bust it open.
I would like to go to another city in a box that drives me over. Like I sleep, and then the
And
box
see what happens.
travels to like another city, and then I wake
It's kind
up.
of like a train. I think they have those.
Yeah, but
You want an individual one.
yeah.
And you want to see if people fuck with it and stuff?
No,
Oh.
no. I just want to wake up in like San Francisco.
But you want to be
Yeah.
claustrophobic like that? Oh, God.
I want to be like gassed.
What's gassed?
I want to be gassed out. Like I get in and it goes
Yeah.
and then knocks you out,
Oh, like
and then it gives you another gas at your destination that wakes you up.
a suspended animation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe it plays some movies inside your mind that are like all cool with
That's the
boobs in it
future.
or
That's
something.
the future.
So you wake up all refreshed and chubbed up, ready to bone, and you're in San Francisco, and
It's a great place to bone.
it's it.
Oh, yeah.
I would imagine that that's a good place to fuck
Yeah.
because it's got a lot of guys and girls there.
That's
I
true.
don't know. I could
I've
be
done
wrong.
some fuckings in San Francisco.
And how did that work out?
Wow, and good.
There you go.
Various ones.
Did you go to their houses and sleep in their children's rooms, or just like on the streets?
It was a mixed bag.
The holiday season is here. It's going to be a crazy one. If you're buying stuff online, act early and get in while the getting is good, because it's going to be madness out there. If you're on the other side like we are, selling our book, still awesome. Thank your lucky stars if you use ShipStation like we do, because shipping is frustrating. It's complicated. There's all these different carriers you need to worry about, different rules, different regulations. How many inches tall is it? How much does it weigh? I don't know. I don't need to know, because ShipStation figures it all out for me. I just click a couple buttons. If I can figure out how to use ShipStation, absolutely anybody can. If you are selling things online, you're a fool if you're not using ShipStation.
Michael, I can't believe you reminded me just in time for Christmas to buy my new book, Still Awesome,
Yes.
that you could get right now.
I take a very long time to put those in envelopes, so you're going to want to order immediately. It's going to take a while, but it's not ShipStation's fault.
Make this holiday season a little brighter with ShipStation. Use my offer code Ellis to get 60-day free trial, son. Just enough time to handle the holiday rush. Just go to ShipStation.com. Click on the microphone at the top and enter code Ellis. ShipStation. ShipStation. Make ship happen.
This holiday season, you're going to want to check out our friends over at Manscaped. If you got a little bit of a babushka growing in your pants,
Wow.
and you want
Really?
to take care of it in a very safe manner,
Don't make me want you.
I've been
I know,
nicked.
right?
I've been nicked. I've been cut. I've been a bleeder.
He's been hurt so
It's
many
horrifying.
times.
It's really been difficult to get a hold of that babushka, huh?
I swear there's genitals in there. Just bear with me.
Ladies and gentlemen, our co-host Liza Minnelli on the show. Don't forget to check her out on the Jason L. Show from time to time.
I used to just use a machete to hack my way through the forest
Yeah.
of
Now-
babushka.
Yeah, but,
But
your
now-
Danny Trejo days are behind you.
Ever since I've gotten the lawnmower 4.0, no nicks, no cuts, no bleeding, nothing but smooth sailing.
Are you spraying that bowl aftershave on?
Oh yeah, the ball deodorant.
I'd show you my bowls, but we won't be able to monetize.
Yes.
But trust me, my bowls are gleaming the cube.
Guys, I can smell your balls from here, and I am loving it.
Yeah, no, that's what they say.
Listeners, get 20% off plus free shipping with the code Ellis at manscaped.com. That's 20% off plus free shipping with the code Ellis at manscaped.com. Be thankful this holiday season for the best gift of all from Manscaped. Your balls will thank you.
Being a 27-time world champion at grappling, do women sometimes request that you demonstrate some grappling
sometimes it can a little bit of a horsing around and grappling and stuff.
Yeah.
The grappling lead to horseplay,
Right.
and then
And because you're a Brazilian man, are you more inclined to like choke some chicks out? Just
you know
for the-
what? Some chick want that. I'm always apprehensive to go. I'll do some light choking, some choking that's more like huff grabbing or something like
Yeah.
that. I'm not inclined to choke someone out, which I know people who do jiu-jitsu guys who will do that. And I understand the appeal because the girl's like on drug. I mean, she's asked for that one.
Yeah.
It's the nightmare of if she somehow, I know most of the time
Doesn't
she's
wake
gonna
up.
work out. How you fuck you explain that?
Yep.
Yeah.
And how you, that's a murder, you know, like
Yep.
you can't be like, but judge, I was just having
Yep.
some fun.
No, good advice there.
Yeah, I saw a movie like that one time.
Woo.
Seemed like a bad scene.
Fuck that.
Women that you sleep with, do they often get staph?
I almost thought you said stab. Staff. No, they never had. Maybe hingworm.
Let's ask both questions. Yeah.
They never got. Well, they get stabbing. They get stabbed with my
Nice.
Don
Yeah,
Johnson.
sure.
Right.
Right. The Hebrew National, you mentioned that earlier.
Yeah,
Right.
Hebrew Nash.
Right.
Yeah.
Nice.
Both of you guys might want to, everybody listening to this might want to be aware that there is apparently a flesh-eating,
No.
Yeah, Katie.
sexually transmitted disease that's
Katie,
starting to make the
Are you
rounds.
fucking
Katie
serious?
sent that to me because my dick is like
It's out there.
it's like what is it when like you're like friendly to people?
It's busy.
Outgoing.
Oh, it's
Yeah, it's an outgoing penis.
Yeah.
So my
a man
penis
about
likes
town.
to mingle and to know
it's a
that
social butterfly.
yes. I'd also like to point out what's up with the UK always getting the worst of the STDs. This is like the
Wow.
7th time now where it's like, oh yeah, but there's
Yeah.
a new herpes in UK where your fucking nose turns into your anus or something.
Ugh.
Like it's always extra in the
I don't
UK.
know.
Well, I
They
think
have
I know
the
the
crazy chlamydia.
Yeah.
They're the place that has the worst. Why is this?
I think I
Michael?
might know the answer to that. I apologize to the larger world if my theory is incorrect, but so far, this flesh-eating sexually transmitted disease has been found most commonly in India, Australia, the Caribbean,
oh.
and Southern Africa. Now, all of the places that I just mentioned are former British colonies, which means you'd have lots.
That is a great
Which
fucking.
you'd have lots of people visiting from. There's a huge Indian population
Yeah.
in England. Obviously, Australia and England. There's a connection
Huh.
there. It would make sense that it would go there.
That's about as good of a
Yeah.
theory as you're gonna get.
Goes
So-
through Heathrow and then it gets to New York and
Then
then
it goes
gets
through
and then
urethra.
San Francisco.
He-
Boom.
Yeah. So America's safer with the STDs. I mean, I know it
No,
made
it's
it
just
here,
a
but-
delayed. Same as like
No, you're
coronavirus.
gonna
It's just a
get
couple
that.
months.
It's gonna eat your dick
Yeah.
first. True.
No.
It's not going to eat your dick. It does seem like it can be cured with antibiotics,
Oh,
assuming
thank
that
God.
those still work on you. But in the meantime, you
Oh.
will know that you have donovanosis when you see beefy red ulcers.
Oh,
That don't sound good.
No.
Now, can that go away, or are you gonna have like pock marks where the ulcer was?
Fair question.
Uh-huh.
Tough question. I don't know the answer to that.
It depends
think
on
it'll
how
go
much
away.
of your dick the disease eats.
I.
yeah, you got to
It's
get on
gonna
it
want
quick.
to eat a lot of my dick. It's gonna look at my dick and go
Yeah.
like
I hope that
It's gonna
virus is
want-
hungry.
You
Yeah.
assume
Oh.
diseases would enjoy your penis more than others?
Yeah, we look at that one like.
The mother load.
Yeah, like
Uh.
like it's gonna be like excited from that. Huh?
Yeah.
Probably.
Like it's gonna put the bib or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
Ah,
Ready to feast.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hit. Why does it sound worse when you say like headed to feast? Feast. It sounds dirty the way you say like let's feast.
Well, we are dirty
It's gonna
criminals, so
feast.
that is kind of
Yeah.
how it works for us.
Yeah, headed to feast.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's gonna feast anyway. Yeah, flesh-eating virus, huh?
Yeah, I imagine any STD conversation is difficult to have with a partner.
Ugh.
Like, you might want to go to the doctor. But when you bring in the word flesh eating, I feel like that just takes it
changed
to a whole new
everything.
level.
Yeah.
There's
I'd
no
ra-
easy way to talk about beefy red ulcers.
Ugh.
Would you rather get
Beef is okay.
flesh-eating sex disease or flesh-eating spider bite?
Spider bite.
Yeah, because there's less. You can't be blamed for that. Like, oh, a spider got me. Instead of like, yeah, I was being a filthy pig and fuck some flesh-eating goblin.
What about if it was a nice person that gave it to you?
Yeah.
Nobody gonna think of it that way. Like, does a nice person give you herpes or chlamydia?
Yes.
You always think of it. If someone goes, I have a cold or whatever, you're like, oh, okay, you got a cold. And somebody goes, yeah, I can't go out. I got herpes. I'm knocked out from this herpes. You're like, oh God, are you?
Yeah, good point.
How would that new STD do with eating pussy lips?
Beefy red ulcers all around.
Because I imagine like a flesh-eating virus could probably eat a pussy faster than it could eat a dick.
Probably because there's
Not if you had a
more-
big fat snatch.
Yeah, but
I'm just saying. I wanted to say big fat
But the
snatch.
beef curtains, if it's a beefy pussy already, you know, the one they
Yeah.
said they have the host beef, maybe the beef is canceled out like a true negative or positive, you know?
No.
I don't know. I think those curtains are curtains.
Take that ones off. You can cut that one off.
Yeah, it's like getting rid of frostbite.
You just take antibiotics and it goes away, though, right?
Supposedly.
I hope so.
You
Yeah.
better keep some of that one handy.
Well, look. Try to know your partners. I think it's a good idea.
Ugh, gotta get you to know that ones now.
Gotta turn the
Yeah.
lights on.
Sometimes you gotta have like talks
Mm-hmm.
before you have sex with people. I know it's a different world we live in. Even then, you could befriend a hoe, so to speak,
All right.
and then have sex with that person, and then bam, flesh-eating fucking STD.
How quick do you start to feel the tingle or whatever?
It sounds like it happens fairly quickly.
So you need to get on that.
I wonder
Typical
though, you
outbreak.
would probably smell something hot in Denmark if before, you know what I mean? If she
Nah,
had,
Maybe.
if she got a flesh eating, if she got
She could have
lesions,
just got it, but if she's had it for a while, then yeah, you should have detected it. Yeah.
ah,
Does
Yeah, you gotta
herpes
watch
have an
it.
aroma?
oh, maybe not. Well, maybe so. If you
Who
have an
knows?
outbreak, it have to. Because if something is pussy or crazy,
I know if you have chlamydia and you don't go see somebody for a couple of days, that gets bad.
yeah, you start hearing the seagull and the foghorn or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Fisherman Jack's down there and everybody. It's pretty bad.
Ugh.
Yeah.
The guy from the summer, I know what you did it last summer or
Yeah.
whatever, on the Gorton
Yeah,
fisherman.
pea burn.
Gordons, yeah.
The
Pea
Gorton-
burn and pus eye.
trust the Gorton fisherman.
Yeah.
When you smell
Stuff.
that, trust what he's telling you.
Gotta tell you though, antibiotics. Whoever invented those, nice work. I'm pretty sure I was gonna die if I didn't get antibiotics in me maybe 100 times in my life.
Oh, for here? I mean,
Yeah.
but not from sex disease.
Oh,
just- Always from sex disease.
No, just I've had. I think it's chlamydia. I don't know which one it is, but one where it makes your dick sick as fuck. And if I didn't get antibiotics, I don't want to live with that dick.
It could be the way you say it, though, sick as fuck. It sounded like it was a big and heavy, like, like, yeah, it's sick as it make my dick sick as
No,
fuck.
it wasn't like playing Metallica or anything. It was more like fucking.
Not like new metal.
Ugh.
More like a little thermometer hanging out of the dick hole.
Oh, and like a blanket over, and
Yeah,
on the head, a little, what's that little with the
ice?
Ice,
Yeah.
yeah.
Right. Yeah.
like Nickelback
Mm.
on fucking Robitussin.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
It is
Antibiotics. Chicken soup for the dick.
bad. Yeah, and then Bob's
chicken
your
soup for the
uncle.
hole.
All of a sudden, you're shooting crystal clear loads again
Thank you, science.
Yeah.
instead of oozing pus.
Thank God, huh, Katie? I like those glasses you got. Those are cute.
Thank you.
Thank you. I think that was.
Oh, this is awkward.
I thought it was up to her to take the compliment.
I thought you were talking to me.
Not you. I seen those. This is new.
Yeah. All right. Well, look. Good luck.
Yeah, she's a produce.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She know about produce
Mm.
and cucumber and zucchini.
Okay.
It would appear,
What?
speaking
I
of
feel-
science,
I feel like he directs her conversations to me. It's weird.
How you doing, Katie?
Yeah. Fair enough.
it's odd how you seem to want a middleman.
You confident in there? I want to cackle him.
Yeah, I'm getting that. I'm
I
getting
want
that.
to be like,
Yeah.
us to behate him and to talk down to him.
yeah.
To
Both.
say,
Right.
yeah, all that kind of stuff. To
Mhm.
say, you'll never do like this to me. He's a heel man, and then you go like this. Please don't like. But you ever notice this? Have you ever watched the cackle one?
No.
Not as many as you have.
Oh God, it's not like my go-to, but it's funny. It's more.
Are you sure? It sounds like it's a.
It's not. but it is it's like a guilty pleasure.
No, I
Sometimes
understand.
it's funny.
Sure, fine. Tell me what the guys always do.
But the funny thing about the guy, no, God, the funny thing is the guy, you can tell the guy's not straight who's playing the cockle hole.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? They always get them up, and the guy goes, "No, don't," or whatever, And then you can see like when the guy bring out his big joint, like the black guy bring out the joint,
Yeah.
and it's like the white husband or whatever. The guy start to like you can see his
Yeah.
heart start beating fast. He's like, "Honey, don't," But you can see he's like salivating over that one, and you don't buy that this guy's the fucking husband for real, You can tell what's the dynamic, here, He's like, "Oh, this is terrible, honey. Don't." God, you.
Is that what you're saying I would be like?
Oh, maybe
Yeah.
like a vampire.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like if a vampire see your carotid artery here,
yeah, they get thirsty.
and then if you see like one of the main vein on there,
Yeah.
the throbbing,
Yeah.
a thrombus, and then you go like this, like you start sweating, like in the Lost Boy,
Somebody in the Lost Boys started sweating over a huge
Yeah,
cock.
like Jason Patrick, yeah,
Now,
something like that.
Which one of the Corys was that again?
Well, when the other Corey was in the bathtub or whatever, and he
Yeah.
was like, with his dog and stuff like that, and then the other one is like outside the door going, like sweating and like convulsing and stuff like that.
I didn't catch that.
You're gonna catch when we do this one.
I think that was the porn parody, the Tossed Boys.
Oh God, are you?
Huh.
You saw that one. You saw that one.
Hey guys,
Yeah, Michael?
here's exciting news: male birth control.
Where do you put that? Up your ass, or
I'm not interested in that.
No,
you want to make babies?
what's the point of sex otherwise, right?
I wanted them to have. I want to take them because it give you a mood swings and stuff like that.
What? Taking the pill gives you mood swings.
Yeah,
I
don't.
thought you had to have a vagina to get a mood swing. Oh.
Hey, hi, y'all. Now I think every. Oh God, are you? Don't worry, you at ease.
Yeah.
My doggy down there.
Yeah.
Every girl. Unfortunately, every girl that I ever was with that took the birth control, most of the ones, it was like make them a lot grumpy and stuff like that, or get angry at your uncle.
I heard birth control is bad for your vagina.
You mean like it dried that one up?
It's something bad for like their whole body.
Oh, the pH or something?
Yeah.
Smelling that one?
No.
The smelling salt?
I mean, maybe, but I feel like it's just bad for their like uterus and stuff.
Yeah, I don't think you're really supposed to be on that like into your 30s.
Yeah.
Oh, is that right? Wow.
That's what I heard. I don't know.
Yeah.
Now, you thought that it was the birth control pills that was making the women
Well,
grumpy.
no, this is a different stuff.
Can you say that it wasn't?
Yeah. Oh, I thought you was gonna say the period. No, I couldn't have.
No.
I couldn't have. No, it couldn't have been me.
I doubt that. You're right.
I'm easy to get along with.
It's something called, and I don't know a whole lot of the science behind it. Just won a science prize. Something called a testicle bath, which sounds lovely in and of itself.
What is that one?
Yeah,
do
you
for
dip your nuts in a bath and it
Come
makes
on.
it cool down.
Are you
And
serious?
then you can't shoot a baby.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Oh, I don't mind that. So it's not a chemical. You just
You can't make a baby for like 6 months just
So you
from one
freeze
bowl
your-
dip.
you freeze your nuts. Do it hurt?
No.
Does it hurt or no?
I
No.
don't believe so.
Oh, I'm in. I'm in.
Yeah.
You do it for like 6 months at a time.
I'm in.
Like
How much
Jason
that
said.
cost?
I would do it every 3 months just to make sure.
Yeah, me
of
too.
course.
I mean, you could probably just buy one of those foot baths from Sharper Image.
Oh, and put like a paraffin wax.
Yeah, and just dunk your nuts in it.
Does that
Or what
mean
about
you
those
just-
things Korean ladies used to have at flea markets that would make that black shit come out of your feet?
I don't know that that's heel.
Would it be too dangerous to put your balls in a blender of warm water? Like, don't put them all the way in. Just put them in the top bit if you fill it all the way up.
But
Yeah.
I thought cold. It need cold.
Oh, cold water. Sorry.
Yeah, get some ice in there.
What about
I think we can cut Big Pharma out of this.
Yeah.
What about balls in a bathtub? Cold water.
There you go.
I'll
No
try
babies.
that. I'll
Just
give it a
seems-
shot.
So
I
if I
like the
do-
sound of this. Does this exist already, or
It just won a science prize, which is to say it was just invented and it seems like it works, but it is not currently
Okay,
Wait,
available.
so
we're
if I go
we're
in
a
the
couple
cold
years
plunge,
out.
can I not make babies?
I'm not qualified to answer that
Oh.
question. But it seems like it's on the way, and this is what we've kind of always
love
been.
this.
Non-invasive,
I love
6
it.
months at a time. You keep re-upping until the time that you decide you don't want to re-up.
Mwah.
I still feel like I'm not right. Again, today I had to shower in a hurry and I was using bar soap instead of a poof. And I swear my testicles remain more sensitive than they were before I got my vasectomy. And it's been like a year and a half now.
So wait, you bonked your
more-
nuts with this bar of soap by
Just
accident?
if I'm like less than perfectly gentle with them, they're just more sensitive than they used to be. And I've said this before, and other guys have told me anecdotally that they feel the same way. They feel like they're more prone
Ooh.
to testicle injuries ever since the vasectomy,
Wow.
long afterward.
That's kind of.
Yeah.
My balls are dead inside.
That's what I want.
I feel like,
I want purely ornamental.
yeah. I feel
Balls.
like my
You
balls.
want a little bit of sensitivity. If
I
they
got a
gonna
little bit, but they're
lick
not
that
as
one.
they're not as, especially where the knots where they did they cut your.
Oh,
Let's
you
make
have
it,
a vasectomy?
yeah.
So why you need the ball dips or whatever?
I don't know. I'm just trying to talk about it.
When
Yep.
did you got a vasectomy?
Like 4 years ago, Katie. Yeah, like 4 years ago. I did it live on Instagram.
Are you fucking serious?
I'm not. I'm serious.
So
Then-
it's a localized. You just awake and shit.
Yeah, and then they make a little hole with like a
Oh.
burner thing, and then they
Why?
cut the cum rope, and then they fuse it together with some other rope in there.
They connected
So
to the
you
poo
can-
pipe.
Yeah. So your shit come out of your ass for the rest of your life. It's awesome.
So now,
Every time I shit now, I go, oh,
Dropping turds.
dropping turd loads.
On the bright side, no babies.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
baby, I love the sound of that.
Sometimes there could be a poo baby, but you got to flush it real
You
quick.
get hit of that poop, you
Sorry.
kill that one.
Why? I didn't mean to do
Drowned
that.
that one.
We could probably edit that
Wait,
out.
It's like the opposite of the Terminator hand.
Oh, because it approves of it.
Yeah.
It's like you don't want me back.
How was it meant to live?
Yeah.
Thank you, my brother.
Yeah,
Put me
well,
out
this
of my
is for this
fucking
is for the
misery.
best. This is for everybody.
Oh,
Yeah, for the common good of mankind.
So I have pretty sensitive balls, but I don't think they're
There you go.
sensitive to the point of where I've hurt them while showering.
It wasn't doubled over. It was just uncomfortable.
Do you wash your balls very vigorously?
I was in a hurry and I was using bar soap, which is not my habit.
The
But
So,
corner,
yeah,
the
you
corner.
used to vigorously bash your balls at one point without any pain, and now you're saying when you scrub hard and quickly, there is some pain. They've got sensitive.
well, I know because I have a 3-year-old who's still in the age where she'll just, if I'm laying down, she'll just walk on me like I'm ground.
Yeah.
When you have kids, you just take more
Yeah.
incidental nut shots.
Even my cat does that.
Exactly.
fucking shit.
Uh.
Jump on my fucking nuts. I go, "Ay."
You can just
They
tell.
don't know what they are.
Yeah.
Sometimes my cat looks at my dick and like goes over to it and stuff, and I'm
Sniff
like,
that one.
yeah, he trying to figure out what it is. They all do.
They want to
all-
know.
They all want to know. Yeah.
Because
Fascinating.
it's like almost like Gimli's body.
Yeah,
They have
yeah,
the same
Gimli is
skin.
probably the most surprised by it because I think sometimes he's like, maybe it's a friend of mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, he goes, "That's
Mommy?
That's me."
Right.
Maybe he thinks it's him. He's looking in the.
Right.
"Oh, that's
Maybe that's
me."
why we relate. Maybe he thinks I'm mummy and the daddy.
What God are you?
Maybe they think it's like Stonehenge.
Right.
Stonehenge.
Maybe it changes size so much that they're like, I'm not sure. I have to introduce myself to this person because it has so many faces.
What a way to think about that.
What's that Netflix movie that we watched, Katie, where the lady has 64 personalities? She's talented.
Oh, Doom Generation.
Yeah, you probably watched that,
And
right,
she's
Kevin?
She's talented.
She's like she has special powers and she has 64 personalities and they all have special powers.
What kind
But
of
she
shit?
can't control which one is which. And then one person is in a car crash and he's just a brain and they put the brain in a robot's body. So now he's a
Oh,
robot.
you're talking about Doom Patrol.
That's what she fucking said.
I said Generation.
You said
Oh.
generation. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Oh.
Oh, so Doom Patrol. Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
It's
It had-
fun.
Yeah.
You haven't seen it, Kevin?
I watched the first episode when it was still on like DC's streaming app.
Yeah.
You're against it?
No, I'm not against
That's
it.
right. I figured this was the one thing you and I could have a conversation about.
I know it is. It's a DC show.
Let's
So
talk
it's
about
based on a
MMA
comic.
again. Don't worry about it.
No, it's okay. I can talk about that shit.
I can talk about balls.
Oh, okay. We're back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Am I the only person who didn't know that Mick Fleetwood from Fleetwood Mac has had a pair of balls hanging off of his pants every day of his life since like the 70s?
What do you mean off his pants?
So
I
if
don't
you
know
look
nothing about that.
if you look at the cover of their classic album Rumors,
Okay.
Fleetwood Mac,
Yeah, uh-huh.
it's just him and Stevie Nicks,
Right.
and he's standing kind of at a jaunty
Yeah.
angle. And I saw it painted on a wall in a restaurant, and it was so big. I was like, has he always had a little pair of balls hanging in between his legs? And I put that on my Instagram. And everybody's like, Yeah, you don't know Mick Fleetwood always has a pair of balls hanging off of his
I
pants?
never noticed that shit.
It's,
What do you mean? Like,
At some point in the 1970s, I think I have this straight. I Googled it yesterday. Mick Fleetwood, the pirate-looking, cocaine-looking
Yeah.
drummer of Fleetwood Mac, decided that in a blues band, it's supposed to be provocatively sexual. So he ripped a chain out of a toilet and affixed it to something and put 2 wooden balls on the end of it. And now he does not play a show without a pair of balls hanging from his crotch.
Come the fuck on.
I feel like this photo just showed up for the first time
No,
in history.
I know. This is like the Berenstein. This is like the Berenstein
I've
Bears
seen
thing.
that.
Because I
I've
never
seen that
saw
album
balls
a
on
million times.
And that was so fucking obvious that there's balls there now.
It's fucking in silhouette. How
What
can
is
you miss
happening
it?
to us?
There's nothing there but
This isn't
fucking
real.
black
You gotta
and
be
white
kidding me.
balls.
It's
I
not
know.
real. Because it's not there in that little photo. And there it is there.
It's always been
What's
there.
happening? What's happening, you guys?
I saw outtake photos where he's in different poses and the balls are still there. I know it's absolutely the Mandela effect is what they call it, where everybody remembers something from the past. Apparently that has been the case with Mick Fleetwood forever. We've talked about him a million times. I've listened to that album a million. Granted, I never
I've
owned an
seen
original
that
copy
picture
of it.
so many fucking times.
Never saw the balls. It's his thing, bro.
Blowing my mind. And my balls.
I read an interview with him and he said at some point along the way, somebody stole the original balls and he's had like a second pair for a really long time.
I'm shocked by this.
I know.
I'm
I noticed my belt was upside down. Sorry, you guys. Good looking out, though. Appreciate everyone not pointing that out.
I thought that was your steez.
No one does upside down belt yet. Remember that fighter that put his fucking shorts on the wrong way? Vittori put his shorts on the wrong way for the photo, for the poster.
Did he do
And
that?
nobody. So UFC take photos of UFC fighters.
Yes.
They go behind a green screen. They take a bunch of photos with the shorts on so that they can show you that photo when they show you the stats
Yeah.
before the fight. Vittori has his shorts on backwards. And they took all the photos in the world.
They probably on fucking automatic pilot. They probably got 10,000 fighters that they're doing.
The
pictures of.
shorts are so obvious that
Yeah.
they're on backwards
Yeah.
that it's crazy. Not
They
only
don't
do they
fit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't fit like that. They fucking it looks like his ass crack is coming out of the back of him.
That's right. It's
And
like
the
that
front
time
is pulled up.
Kevin had his Mac Weldons on backwards on the show.
Inside out or you did, you had him.
Remember, he's like,
backwards.
yeah, they're really, really tight in the crotch. I
Yeah.
really like that. He said that.
Yeah, and then I felt something poking me in the ass, and I looked down, and it was the seam going up my butt crack.
Nice.
You're obviously busy that morning.
Yeah, I'm obviously a very, very smart man.
Oh, then there's that angle.
Yeah.
You could have just been busy, stupid ass.
It's one of those things, is it like, they say 10,000 monkeys typing for 10,000 years. Eventually, one of them's going to accidentally type
Write a
Shakespeare.
novel. Yeah.
Right, exactly. Is it just that a million fighters taking a million photos sooner or later somebody was
Yeah,
does it mean
somebody-
he's an idiot? Like there was a thing making the rounds where a guy was selling a catalytic converter on Craigslist, and in the picture of it, he had left his bag of meth clearly visible
Oh.
next to it.
Oh, I saw that.
That's
Does
busy
that
guy.
make
I saw
him?
that.
Does that? What about the lady who was doing the sexy photo in the bathroom, and you could see the turd in the toilet next to her?
That's so hot. Not at all. But Vittori has not done one dumb thing. He's done several.
I see. All right. Well, then that's different.
Well, yeah, you can see somebody doing some shit like that. How many times? Well, not the shorts, maybe. I
Not
don't
the
know.
turd.
The
'Cause-
churd. The churd could happen.
I mean,
Could it?
the first thing you do after
Whoa! Katie, did you really have to
Here's my hot take. Maybe she
talk
felt,
close to the microphone?
Maybe she felt much lighter after she took that dookie and was like, "Ooh, let me just get my slim tummy in a sexy photo."
Ugh.
If
Ugh.
memory serves, if we're all thinking of the same photo, and I bet we were, this woman was way more than one turd away from looking slim.
Yeah, she wasn't that hot to begin with, but it's
Ah.
crazy to look at your face before you send it to someone and not see the shit next to your face.
I
Okay,
always
I-
took it to be some guy was like, yo, where you at? Send me a picture. And she was like, well, that's perfect because I need to go take a shit anyway. So I'll bang out the shit, bang out the photo, and boom, I'm back to the bar.
I think it's crazy to not immediately flush your shit.
Oh, there's that too.
Maybe it wouldn't flush though.
I don't remember seeing paper,
Huh.
come to think of it.
Oh,
no.
Was it a churd or a pile?
It was a
it
lot.
was a log.
No.
Yeah, but maybe it got jammed. You know, like maybe it tried to go down this way.
I just feel like you always know if you took a shit, you always know if it's still in the toilet, especially if you're taking a photo at that particular moment.
I'm trying to give her the benefit of the doubt.
I just can't. I feel like you were like, You're so nasty. Because there's people out there. One time, someone on Grindr said they wanted to eat my poopy, and I don't think they were lying. There's nasty
there's definitely people.
I
out
shouldn't
there
say
who wanna do
nasty.
that.
People that are into weird stuff.
There's definitely people.
according to me. But that's whatever you want to do. That's good. Great for you.
I don't know
some
that
girls-
that's healthy for you though to eat a shit.
That's what I said to him, and he was like, "Nah, as long as that person's not sick." Yeah, right. It gets worse. I don't want
What
to do
about
it. The girl wanted to send. That girl might be one of those girls that shows you her poopies because there's girls out there that do that.
Yeah, she could have been testing the water. Like she's into poop, and this was her way of testing the water.
Oh,
Like,
wow.
maybe if that guy
That's
was
a
like,
smart.
"Oh,
What
yeah, you
about-
look good in that picture," and
what
so
about-
does your turd.
Would you,
So does your duty.
if Jessica Alba was into having sex with you, would you be okay with her like asking you to take a poopy and not wipe your ass before sex?
Wait, I poop?
Yeah, she wants you to smell like to have a poopy ass when you have sex.
Sure, that's her funeral.
Ugh.
You'd be okay with smelling your own shit while fucking her?
Ugh.
Yeah.
Sorry, having sexual relations with
I
her?
might be okay if she pooped on top of my head.
What about if she was if she was
Not in
into
the front.
if she was really into two things, sending random nudes and sending you a picture of every time she poops. And every time you got a photo file from her, it was a 50-50 coin flip.
No, that's gonna.
It sucks, but I think I'm in.
You're not in.
I'm out.
Really?
Yeah.
Jessica Alba.
Yeah, I don't want to look at her when she keeps showing me duty, and I associate that one with her. Because even
Yeah.
the finest chick you've been with, after a while, that shit, that sparkle, you can get used to that one. You get used to fucking Jessica Alba, then after a while, you're just gonna be like, ugh.
After a while, she's just a lady who sends me pictures of her
Of
poop.
duty, yeah. And then you're like, ugh, flush that duty.
Interesting. I don't know if I would want to get duty on my head.
I mean, okay, if it's a solid turd and she just poops on top of your head like a poop mohawk,
Yeah. And,
you can just knock it off.
but how long does she want you to keep it there for?
All night, and she's going to call you Chuck Liddell.
5 minutes.
Chuck
Chuck Poodell.
Chunk
the brown ice man.
So you get to have
Oh.
sex with her first. She's like, here's the conditions. You can have sex with me, but afterwards, I'm going to poop on your head, give you a poop mohawk, and you have to leave it there for like 5 minutes. I just want to marvel in it. And
Okay.
then you can slap it off into the toilet.
I'm not slapping it off. I'm just going to lean over and get it to
And
come
just
off.
let it to
Yeah.
just limp.
I don't
off.
want to put my hand on it. I don't want to do it.
No,
I
duty.
feel like one time, sure. But if it was a regular thing, I'd be super bummed out.
No, one-time thing.
Well, I didn't say that. She wanted to. It was her thing. She was into poopies.
Oh.
Because
How
I
do
got peed on once on my head. I lost a bet with Katie, and I was like, "That's funny." But if it was like,
Pee's no big
I'm going to
deal.
pee on the top of your head every morning, I would
Yeah.
not, that's not cool. I wouldn't be
No.
cool with that.
I think I would let Jessica Alba pee on my head in the
Pee-
shower every
pee
morning.
different.
I'm assuming it's a nice shower.
Yeah.
Like, at least dual heads, obviously.
I would let her do it once or something. I don't want to do it as a hoochine.
That's what I'm saying. The routine changes it. One time, novelty, haha.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe the older I get, the less offensive that is. Maybe because I watched other girls pee on each other, and I'm like, you guys don't seem like you're having that bad of a time.
Yeah.
And I feel like they all know if we're going to pee on each other, they're going to drink tons of water, and they have that weird clearer pee that's happening. It's not as nasty. And then I also notice people that do that stuff know that and make sure that the other people have drank lots of water, and they're not. If you're dried out, don't even think of putting that near
Ugh.
them.
Yeah.
But then it seems like if those people are involved in it, instead of like just some drunk asshole that doesn't know what's about to come out of their thing, that changes it. Does make it less
That's they're part of
offensive.
the piss community or whatever.
Guys,
as
as you're
just-
talking about it, I'm like getting into this idea.
The people.
Because it's not. Katie and I have played around with. I don't think Nikki and Lee mind saying it, but that's his most. One time we drank in the backyard in the pool, and the pool was super warm, and everybody was just every time they had a pee, someone was like, "Oh," and they'd get on the side of the pool and start making a fountain, and
Sure.
people would get under it.
Oh.
Yeah, and they were all peeing on each other and peeing. Like they made a cup out of my balls and peed into my balls, and then
Huh.
Lee drank it, and I'm like, "You guys are drinking
How
it."
did you feel about that? Did it give you feel power? Did you feel a sense of power?
No, I mean because what? Because I got girls? No.
You know, because it's like submissive, you know, like drinking my pee. You feel
No, it was more fun. It was more
well,
fun,
I know, but
and
it's supposed to be fun too if you're doing that.
I'm
too.
just not that much of a dumb, I guess, because I
Ah.
thought
Ah,
I
okay.
thought this is really cool.
Yeah.
and this is really exciting.
So
But
you're more giggling about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think I would be able to stop laughing.
yeah, it was more funny to me the whole time.
I mean, stretching your nutsack skin into a cup is
It's funny.
already pretty hysterical.
Right. Yeah, and then you know, people being okay, like if just watching them pee into each other's mouths or something is to turn on, but I was also still laughing the whole time because it was more of a
Well,
nobody was actually boning. It was more of a, you know,
It was like sex jackass.
yeah, but we really a lot of no sex. Like maybe that might have happened
Or
later, but there
Sexy,
at the time
sexy
it was just,
jackass.
yeah, because to me, I think more than everybody else at the pool, I thought it was sexy because I'm fucking a dude who isn't that hot, and they're hot, and they're girls, and they're like, yeah, we've seen each other naked. We don't really, I don't think they boned up over each other as much as I was boning up
yeah.
about all three of them.
Yeah.
So I feel like they were more about, hey, watch this one and watch this one. And I was like, oh shit. I wonder what's going to happen later from all this, you know? Walking penis.
I feel you, my brother.
So anyway, Michael.
There's a town nearby Carson, California.
Yeah.
Don't
Which-
sound good already.
No, it smells really, really bad, and it
My
has
daughter told me about
for
it.
a while, and no one can say exactly when the town of Carson will stop stinking.
Yeah, it's gas. I drive through it to take the kids to school.
It smells like gas, or it smells like cow stuffs.
It smells like gas.
Oh.
Eggy gas stuff.
Somebody knows what it is.
Your
Somebody-
microphone isn't working,
some-
Katie.
I said sulfur.
Okay. Yeah,
There's there's a couple of different theories as to why. To me, it seems like the most likely scenario is this. Somebody was making hand sanitizer, and remember, there was a boom in that not that long ago, and maybe the bottom dropped out of the hand sanitizer market. So there's a warehouse full of the shit, and it caught fire. And I think what happened is the debris from the warehouse burning down somehow went into the waterway
Ugh.
and ended up blocking up the grate that, not necessarily sewage, but all of the wild
Wow,
water
that's a
in
hell of
town.
Hell of a
I know.
theory. You thought
I
about
haven't
this
even-
proof?
No. I didn't personally come up with this theory.
Oh, I
There's a
was about to
couple.
say, I was like,
No.
wow, you-
There's a follow me here, guys.
I
Did some research.
I was impressed. I go,
Where's my
this-
dry erase board? I'll walk you
Yeah,
through this.
this is a
No,
beautiful
there's a couple of competing theories, and this seems like the leading theory as to what happened. So all the water that's supposed to be able to drain from the streets out to the ocean is being blocked up, I think, because of the debris from the
Okay.
fire.
Wow.
That's although the person who owns the warehouse is like,
Of course.
yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, they
like
didn't
the
do
guy
anything.
who wanted to eat the shit or whatever. Like, no,
Yeah.
right.
it's not gonna make me sick, boy, huh? Well, that's a great theory. But that's also like the season finale of Curb Your Enthusiasm. You remember? The fucking Purell caused the fire at
yeah.
Lache Larry.
Are we saying that this Purell did actually? That's a fact, right? That there was a fire.
I believe the warehouse fire is a fact.
Okay.
Yes.
Of hand sanitizer.
Mhm.
Homemade though. Homemade.
I knew hand sanitizer was going to be bad for us eventually.
Yeah, it seems like the boom
The
is
irony.
coming to an end for hand sanitizer and hard seltzer. Two things that got really big around the same time that seemed like they're
That's why you've always got to be ready to pivot. You know?
Yep.
I feel
Yep.
like as soon as you get relaxed,
Yeah.
that's when you might think that you've never been safer, but you're actually now in the danger zone. You may as well be an injured turtle floating around in the sea.
Or
Yep.
an injured turd floating around.
that's right.
Well, an injured turd's probably safer. I don't feel like sharks are looking for injured turds. And I don't know the difference between a healthy shit and an injured one. But if you're an injured turtle, that's bad. Sharks love injured turtles more than healthy turtles.
I bet that one guy who wanted to have eat your shit wouldn't mind to eat an injured turd.
Yeah,
He
no,
would
I
take
agree. He sounded like he was pretty ready to eat anything.
I wonder if that guy ever sees a turd and he's like, actually, you know what? Changed my mind. I'm not eating
A
that
turd
one.
I don't
you don't
think-
like.
I don't think shit
just the
eaters-
thought of it.
Can afford to be picky.
Ah.
Yeah, I don't want to go any further into it. I feel like we're
Yeah.
losing listeners as
Right.
it is.
I can't
But then
believe our
again-
YouTube channel is demonetized. This is crazy.
I know, right?
But then
God
again,
damn it.
people is interested in that. You know, people like to watch
They're-
people
they're
pop
actually-
pimples and all kind of gross shit.
It
Yeah.
turns out they're not.
Yeah, well, We'll see about that.
So yeah, this hard seltzer thing, the second biggest manufacturer, Truly, which is the same company that owns like Sam Adams owns it, they're having to destroy like millions of cases of
Why
Truly.
they have to destroy it? Why can't they just leave it?
Because they want everybody to know that Truly is a fresh, crisp, refreshing beverage. And if they let it sit too long, it'll pass its expiration. They don't want to unload it at the dollar store and have everyone think that Truly is
Sucks.
shit hard
Truly's
seltzer. So
shitty.
instead, they're eating it and destroying it all.
I
It's
guess maybe
just-
the PR is better than
Yeah.
than the who the fuck
It's
knows?
just Zima, folks. That's
Yeah,
all
just
hard
load up the
seltzer
vans.
ever was.
It don't do it for me.
Load up the vans and drive them around like frat houses and sell them for 50% off.
I think
They'll get drunk
that-
quick.
Look, you're all White Claw. You're all stupid. Everybody that drinks White Claws is stupid, and I'm not like that's it. I'm not talking. Yeah, I got tons of friends that drink White Claws. Congratulations, but it's your fault. Look what you've done.
Yeah.
That's entirely your fault.
Just put
Please.
put vodka in a Sprite.
Yeah, or
Just drink
a seltzer water.
Put vodka in a fucking glass and be a man. You know, these bubbles,
Be-
it's insane. Are you cute? Are you hot? Then stop putting bubbles in it. It doesn't make any sense. And you know what? Don't drink. Because a real man doesn't have a hangover, so he's ready to defend himself at all times. Because you never know.
All right,
A
take
real
it
man
easy.
could have to catch something, kill something at any. That's what a real man does. Ready,
Eat a
like an
duty.
animal.
That's
Huh?
right.
Or eat a duty.
Yeah, I can't be. Got to be a light sleeper because all of a sudden an alligator could be eating my foot.
That's true.
It's too late if you're a good
If
sleeper.
you're hungover, you can't eat a duty because your stomach is a little.
You'll throw it up.
It's sensitive.
And if you don't eat that duty, you won't
Yeah.
survive.
That's right.
Sometimes when you get real hungry in the woods, you gotta put like some grass and some hay in a duty and eat it like a duty grass patty.
Some grass and some.
Yeah. And you wrap it all up and you put like a little duty pellet of nutrition.
It's like a falafel.
Yeah. It's like a falafel bowl. But
Some
not as-
animal shit look like horse shit. Look
I
like a
agree.
falafel.
Sometimes I steal turds from dung beetles because they wrap them up nice. And they make a solid little turd falafel.
Hmm.
You just swoop in, you're like,
Yeah.
yoink, that's my
and
turd
for,
now, beetle.
For zinc and magnesium, I'll eat that dung beetle with the turd.
Ah,
It's
that's.
got
I'd rather
vitamins.
eat a beetle than a turd.
I'm talking about survival here. And
True,
if-
true.
it's like
The
die.
survival of the shittiest.
Apparently.
It's like nature's Ferrero Rocher.
Oh yeah, yeah. that's for
I
her
get
show.
that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, those
know
little
the
balls.
ball,
Yeah,
yeah.
no. Sometimes I bring gold wrappers to wrap the little turds before I eat them just to
To
give
class
it
it up a
Yeah,
little bit.
yeah.
Yeah.
Jason, is it true there's 4 more hours like this every week on
Yeah.
patreon.com/ellismate?
Yeah, you'd be surprised. I'll keep talking about eating dookie for 4 more hours a week, you guys.
It's not just our signature segment. It's all of our signature
Yeah.
segments. now.
Patreon.com/EllisMate. You go over there and you can learn more and more about eating Kadookans.
Yeah.
Beauty.
And Renato,
Yeah.
did you just talk to Rose Namajunas?
I did.
Under
yeah.
under what circumstances did that meeting of the minds come together?
Under what I do a show with Karen Bryant.
No kidding.
Yeah, and it's called Tuesday Night Festivities.
Hmm.
And we hap up stuff that happened in the weekend, if there was fights or pop culture, whatever stuff. And it's on her IG Live. We do that, then she put it up on YouTube, and then I put clips on my Instagrammy. Renato _Laranj, my Instagrammy.
Nice.
Sure.
You know that one.
Goes
Yeah.
without saying. I literally just
It goes
followed-
without saying. No,
I
it
followed
don't.
you an hour ago.
Oh yeah,
I did.
Well,
Yeah.
I hope that I did this. Did the same beforehand.
Yeah, you probably did. You love us.
I followed you back.
Oh, did I already follow you? You scumbag.
Yeah.
You're a piece of shit.
Yeah, right?
I
Somebody
thought-
had to say it.
I
I'm
had
glad you
I had
did.
the courtesy after I first met you guys. I probably went, you know what? These young,
Yeah. These
Why
guys are
don't I
going
get us-
places.
why don't I give them a thrill?
Why not? Yeah. No, what a buzz
They
it
can
was.
shoot their girlfriend, or wifey.
I was following you the whole time.
I appreciate that.
I know where my jiu-jitsu skills
But-
come from.
Hose Nama Yunus was attracted from me. If you watch the episode, you can.
Oh, she's
see.
into you.
You
Who
can
Everybody-
see.
could- who could blame her?
She was the hosey cheeks the whole time.
Yep.
She was
was
playing
blushing.
with her hair
Yep.
and
Playing with her hair, you
She
say.
wanted it.
or her couple of that ones. She was
Yeah.
go like
Yeah.
this.
Yep.
And boy, she was intoxicated from me.
Yeah.
And it was a pleasure. She's a sweet girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I
we've
can
had
see
a lot
that.
of people on there. We have a lot of good champion,
You do?
there, yeah. Dan Hooker, who else we had on there?
Josh Barnett.
Josh Barnett. We have Smith, Anthony Smith. You know, the who's who. You know, gonna have Al Iaquinta later on tonight. Yeah.
Wow.
Raging Al.
Yeah. Hey, now.
That's big.
Yeah.
Well, maybe if you get bigger, you could have the real champ on.
We're gonna do that at some point.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
We're gonna drag
You'll be
you in
lucky.
there.
It's gonna be great.
But you don't have to get up at the ass crack of dawn like I did.
It's not the
And
ass crack
sleep
of dawn, it
over
was
at my
like,
house.
Now, okay, does he need to sleep into your condo to be on Instagram
He's gonna
Live with
sleep
you?
at my condo. He's gonna sleep there.
all right,
Do you have
I'm
Monster
not
You're
bringing,
Energy
gonna
in the
have to
guest
bring
room?
you
I'm not
produce.
bringing Katie.
You're gonna bring you produce.
no,
Yeah, you are. We're
No.
gonna have a sleepover.
no, that's not happening.
We're
with
gonna
me.
watch. We're gonna watch Nightmare.
I'm not
on
watching
Elm
anything
Street.
with you and Katie.
We're gonna get a pizza.
Nope.
We're gonna talk about boys and
You guys
stuff.
are on your own.
Maybe pierce each other's ears
Yeah.
through like
Okay.
a potato or an
Exactly.
apple.
Paint each other's toenail.
All right, everybody. Well, that's
We're gonna play 7 Minute in Heaven. We're
Yeah.
gonna play Spin the Bottle, Truth or Dare,
It's gonna be great.
Hide the Salam.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go.
Bloody
Full
Mary
off.
at midnight.
All right,
Don't
we're all
miss it.
leaving. Don't die, motherfuckers.
Now what? Wow.
If you want more Jason Ellis Show, sign up for their Patreon at patreon.com/EllisMate for a 2-hour show every Tuesday and Wednesday. To watch full episodes of The Jason Ellis Show, subscribe to us on YouTube at youtube.com/The Jason Ellis Show. And don't forget to follow the crew on Instagram at Wolfmate, at Tullywood, at Kevin Kraft, at Underwear Wolf, and at The Jason Ellis Show.